What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, the best place for hyper-local coverage focused on Sarasota County, Manatee County, and beyond. In today's video, we are going to tackle a big one, moving to Florida itself. Home to sunshine, Mickey Mouse, and nearly 700 miles of beautiful beaches. Personally, having lived in about 10 different cities up and down the Florida coast, I've had the pleasure of experiencing the nearly never-ending list of things to do, the state's carefree approach to daily life, and a myriad of other wonderful opportunities available. That's why if you are thinking of moving to Florida, and I'm guessing you are, and want to see a rundown of everything to know from the best places to live, to the hottest job markets, to the cost of living, then this video is for you. Now, the very first area that I have for you in your moving to Florida quest is the best places or cities to actually live. While many think of Florida as being all beaches and tourism, the state is actually quite diverse. From a bird's eye view, there are really three main regions in the state to consider: Northern Florida, Central Florida, and Southern Florida. For Northern Florida, it is home to thriving metro areas and natural attractions. Jacksonville, nicely located in the northeast of Florida and situated conveniently to I-95 and I-10, is actually the most populous city in the entire state and offers a pretty different nature-centric view of Florida, even featuring the largest urban park system in the nation with 10 state and national parks. West of Jacksonville, you will find the Florida Panhandle, with Tallahassee the 7th most populous city in Florida and the state's largest university with FSU, as well as Pensacola featuring my alma mater, the University of West Florida, and the westernmost city in the Florida Panhandle, known for beautiful beaches, coastal affordability, and rich cultural history. Okay, Central Florida. Currently, Central Florida cities are among the fastest growing in the entire United States. Known for its popular theme parks, at the top of the list is Orlando, the largest inland city in the entire state, which grew by 60,000 residents in the past year. Coming in a close second is Tampa. Tampa is the third largest city in Florida and ranked as one of the top 15 moving destinations since 2018. The city also grew by 51,000 residents in the past year and is still trending upwards. In this region, you will also have the sprawling city of Lakeland, the acreage cities of Ocala and Arcadia, and much more. And thirdly is Southern Florida. Southern Florida is Florida's largest metro area. If you're looking for a bustling urban area, Miami is the second largest city in the entire state. City lovers can find a fast-paced cosmopolitan lifestyle full of activities. Head just a bit north and you'll find Naples, perched on the Gulf of Mexico and famous for its high-end shopping, world-class culture, and sophisticated dining. Sarasota County, my current hometown, covering Sarasota, Venice, Englewood, and Northport, offers many outdoor activities like fishing and kayaking, diverse housing choices, and is home to a great culinary and cultural scene. Looking for a bit more of a growing creative culture, then St. Petersburg, Florida might just be a nice fit. Okay, so no matter what exact region suits you, moving to Florida in the right way can really offer endless opportunities. The state currently has a growth rate of just under 2% and really continues at a steady pace. Still not sure where to move or find yourself leaning in a certain direction? Be sure to keep an eye out for my next video, where I break down the absolute best places to move in the state of Florida and my reasons why. Okay, the second thing you may really want to consider when moving to Florida are the employment opportunities. If retirement is not your reason for relocation, then the job possibilities are likely of high concern. The good news is that Florida's economic view has actually been quite positive. The state is currently number one in the Southeast for new jobs, an almost 3% growth rate year over year. Unemployment rates have also been below national average, with the 20th lowest out of 50 states. I actually read a statistic the other day that said if Florida were a country, it would be the 17th largest economy in the entire world. For job seekers, probably not much of a surprise here, but one of Florida's biggest employers is Walt Disney World. Other major employers in the state are the local public school system, the healthcare industry, and public supermarkets. As one of the country's top tourist destinations, Florida also employs over 1 million people in the hospitality and tourism industry. For quick locational context, according to a recent study, the 10 strongest job markets in all of Florida over the past year were as follows. Okay, and finally, maybe my favorite category at all, for the entrepreneurs out there, moving to Florida may be very advantageous to your business as well. According to a recent ranking of the states with the best conditions for starting a new business, Florida came in 6th out of all 50 states, Ranking factors included business environment, access to resources, and business costs. Outside of Silicon Valley and the East Coast, Miami was the third best US city to build a startup in 2019. This is also becoming true further up the coast in Tampa Bay and the Bradenton areas as well. Alright, and number 3 on our list of items to consider when moving to Florida, the often polarizing topic, cost of living. The cost of living in the state of Florida will definitely vary from community to community. Taking a look at the state's taxes and the current housing market will definitely be key factors to research before moving to the state. Okay, on taxes. A large appeal to moving to Florida is definitely its lack of income tax, a contributor to its ranking as the 13th best state to live in from the US News and World Report. The report also rated Florida second in the nation for fiscal stability and 9th for its economy in general. Still, the state has a sales tax of 6% and a hefty gas tax, ranking it 9th for the states with the highest gas taxes. As far as real estate goes, although Florida's housing market really did suffer from the 2018 recession, it's rebounded quite nicely. Many cities in Florida have affordable housing options for both renters and homeowners. Still, prices in Florida's major cities can get a bit steep. Overall, the median home price in the entire state is around $240K, which is about 2.5% higher than the national average. And lastly, other things to consider from a cost perspective. Grocery expenses came in about 2.5% above the national average. Healthcare was a couple points cheaper than the US. Utilities were about flat. And transportation, which covers things like gas, maintenance, insurance, etc., came in about 12% higher than the average. While gas prices themselves are not the issue, the taxes as a percentage of gas price are about the 4th highest in the country. Alright, and the number 4 thing to consider when pondering your move to Florida: schools and education options. If you're moving to Florida with children or plans for future children, this will obviously be either on the top of your priority list or very close to it. From public schools to charter schools to home education networks, there should definitely be an option that meets your family's needs. Florida's public high schools actually rank 6th best in the entire nation when it comes to high school. Unfortunately, elementary and middle schools, when considering the state as a whole, are slightly behind. However, there are many high-ranking public schools at all age levels in particular areas, so finding one if you're targeting should not be a huge issue. For some quick hitters, some of the 2019 best school districts in the entire state of Florida, based on factors such as safety and diversity, included the following. My home, Sarasota County. Sarasota County schools had the 2nd highest ranking school district out of 67 total districts in Florida. It also ranks 17th for safety and 23rd for diversity. You also had St. Johns County School District. Located in St. Augustine, Florida, St. Johns County School District ranked 1st on niche out of 67 school districts in Florida. The district also ranked 1st for best school districts for athletes and 5th for school districts with the best teachers. Then Collier County Public Schools. Located in Naples, Collier County Public Schools is the 4th highest ranking school district in the entire state. The area also ranked 3rd for best athletes, 7th for districts with the best teachers, 10th for safety, and 13th for diversity. And the last one I'll mention, Seminole County Public Schools. Seminole County Public Schools in Sanford is the 3rd best school district in Florida out of 67 districts. The area also ranked 9th for diversity and 25th for safety. Be sure to check out this link or the link in the description to see the full list. Okay, and finally, if you're moving to Florida with plans of chasing some higher education, you're in luck. According to a recent ranking of all 50 states' education systems, Florida had the best higher education system in the entire nation. The ranking was determined by the number of people that have degrees, price of attending college, debt obligation, and the time it takes to complete a 2 or 4 year program. Some of Florida's largest universities include the University of Florida in Gainesville, Florida State University in Tallahassee, University of Central Florida in Orlando, and the University of Miami. The sunny climate makes for a vibrant college experience, and Florida's appealing in-state tuition options for public school attendees really help attract great students. Okay, and the 5th and final item I wanted to cover when you're considering your move to Florida is a bit on the lighter side. Let's talk about things to do, recreation, and entertainment. In Florida, you'll never really find a shortage of outdoor activities to explore. For starters, you'll see more than 1,300 miles of coastline, and much of that is made up of sugar sand beaches. Each region's beaches also have their own unique vibe, from the laid-back Keys to the beaches of South Florida with a heavy Latin influence, to the Gulf Coast beaches among the nation's most celebrated. While Florida is of course synonymous with beach life, it also has many crystal clear springs, rivers, lakes, and jungle-like parks. Paddleboarding, kayaking, fishing, golf, and swimming are always in season. Enjoy the roughly 174 state parks across 800,000 acres and over 1,000 active golf courses. From a family perspective, there is no questioning that Florida is theme park heaven. Orlando is definitely theme park headquarters, hosting the Disney World and Universal Orlando complexes. In addition, there are many more amusement parks across Florida, stretching to other parts of the city and state, including Legoland and Tampa Bay's Busch Gardens, giving you pretty easy access no matter where you end up landing. In addition, many more zoos and botanical gardens are also sprinkled in, adding to the attractions portfolio. Alright, and lastly in the things to do in Florida category, for many locals like myself, dining out and quality local cuisine is high on the preference list. From my point of view, Florida definitely does not disappoint with its wide array of restaurants, running the gamut from beachside shacks to 5-star gastronomic palaces. If you're in the mood for some local Cuban cuisine, you might want to check out the legendary Versailles restaurant in the heart of Miami's famed Cuban district, or maybe head over to Key West El Sabane for authentic dishes in a family-friendly setting. Tampa's Ybor City, which is arguably the origination of the Cuban sandwich, is home to the Columbia restaurant, serving up Spanish and Cuban specialties for more than 100 years. There are actually 5 locations around the state, including one right in Tampa International Airport. In Sarasota County, you'll find the home to award-winning chefs and 21 Zagat-rated restaurants. Check out Euphemia Hay on Longboat Key, known as one of America's top 200 most romantic restaurants, or Michael's on East, Sarasota's only AAA 4-diamond. Residents and travelers will also want to consider some of the area's best seafood at downtown Sarasota's Owens Fish Camp or Duval's restaurant, some soulful comfort food at Made Restaurant, and some one-of-a-kind dishes at Indigenous. For something a little different, head north of Clearwater to Tarpon Springs, the West Coast Greek community. Here you will find many authentic options all along the Anclote River sponge docks. And finally, with the recent craft beer movement explosion, Florida provides many options to find a local brew in most cities with names like Crooked Can, Cigar City, Funky Buddha, Oyster City, and Veterans United. A brewery tour is a delicious way to cool off on a hot day. Anyway guys, I hope that these 5 key things to consider when moving to Florida help provide a bit more clarity on your journey. I also hope you like this new video format as I experiment with different ways to try to add as much value and information as I possibly can. Now, as you wait for my next video on the absolute best places to live in the entire state of Florida, be sure to check out my other videos featuring many area reviews and local footage. As always, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.